hope that everybody does exactly what they walk together, they go down to the courthouse, they have a small demonstration, and peacefully walk out. We hope that other people outside the community will come in and give this it's been the problem for a long time. It's not usually the community destroying more property. That's what
obviously people carrying backpacks or something could have something. A special watchful eye on those folks?
Yes. Yeah, we have taken precautions for that. We're trying to be as less invasive as possible, but at the same time try to... How are you?
Yeah, right. How are you? Good.
There was
How about you? How are you doing?
Oh, no? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll point him out when he gets here.
People didn't show up because they were concerned for their safety. I'm glad you guys showed up with such great you guys are losing currently for the last 3 years. It's not that they're trying to put us over 10 years.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I wasn't there.
This is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style and the Asking New Jersey Media. It's June 2nd, 2020. We're in Toms River, New Jersey at the Kohl's parking lot. It's at 10:06 a.m.
Anybody need a mouth?
Right there is the police chief of Toms River. And the guy in the navy blue in the back, that's the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office. Right there. And the lady in white, she is the organizer of the march.
Oh, it's that guy. I don't trust the state. I got you. Right.
So it's nice to see the prosecutor's office out here. It's nice to see the police chief out here. It's nice to see the elected officials out here. Because I think that guy in the suit is an elected official. Like I said, I don't really know much about the elected officials in Toms River.
Yeah, I understand that particularly these two gentlemen could be a little bit intimidating because they're here for our safety. Yeah, absolutely. But the tack vests are a little bit tactical, but they are here just to carry.
Thank you. Of course, anything we can do to help out.
We have band-aids and stingies and that kind of stuff. Or somebody falls and scrapes their knee or whatever.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
We're here to support you guys.
We're strong.
It's just the right thing to do, man.
Every person here is an example of why this community is strong.
Exactly.
Everybody here is the reason why we're strong and united as we are. Toms River strong.
We just didn't want any miscommunications to arise because we understand that sometimes this image can be a little frightening, especially in today's climate.
Yes.
And communication solves a lot of
Trust me,
problems.
I was scared. I was scared about this. I was.
I believe it. I do.
I just, I asked God to direct me and guide me.
I'm amazed
Gives
at
me
what
the
you guys
strength,
managed
and
to
I
pull
woke up
off.
this morning 3 o'clock. We fell asleep after finishing writing my speech, and I was up again at 7 o'clock this morning, ready to go.
No, stuff like this makes me real proud to be a member of this community.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for putting this together.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
It
you
starts with
guys.
us.
Absolutely.
Thank you
It
guys.
starts with us.
some of us ain't free, none of us are.
That's right.
Like right now, we're in a waiting game right now. Yeah, this is live stream.
Of course not. But like that's just
That's why I chose.
I have two colors that I'll get.
Again, the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office is here, along with some elected officials from Toms River. The police chief from Toms River is here too, and various police officers.
I wasn't gonna wear jeans coming here just in case I needed to get down.
Anybody need? We got more waters for anybody.
Yeah, if anyone's thirsty, please have a water.
Please
These
take a
waters-
water. We don't need anybody falling,
Yeah, trust me, hydrate yourself.
getting dizzy or anything. Thank you.
These waters are compliments of the Hershey Hotel in Seaside Heights, so. Hershey? I gotta get, don't go there. This is Brady G.
I've been there.
So if you wanna go to the Heights.
I grew up in Toms River, man.
I live literally down the street.
If you didn't grow up in Toms River, you spent it.
Hey, I'm filming. Do you have anything to say to my audience?
I'm good, Jen. I'm just glad everybody came and supported everything. Thank you.
That's the Toms River name.
Mitch Little, Chief Mitch Little. Ocean County Prosecutor is happy to be here to march with everybody today. We're going to have peaceful. And Anthony Carrington in support.
For what agency?
Ocean County Prosecutor.
Okay, I thought you were like a township official or something.
No. Law enforcement.
So are you like below like Nolan?
Yes.
Okay, I know Nolan. That's why. Okay.
Definitely below.
So I'm trying to find. I always try to figure out the hierarchy of stuff.
That's the prosecutor.
Yeah, that. Yeah. That I do know.
So I got a couple of those. Yeah, you got the waterproof notepad? Well, the one I have waterproof. That's why I like it. I can write on it like in the rain. So. 'Cause it's wilderness.
And this guy is the deputy chief of Toms River.
Activated.
Yeah, I don't know where
Brianna?
Oh, well, hey! How you doing? What's going on? I don't feel sometimes. Yeah. How's Melissa's baby?
And Channel 4 News is here too.
I'm demonstrating.
I'm not.
That makes sense.
No, sir.
There's only a certain amount of people that can.
I can't keep a shot for 20, 30 minutes. Everyone get out.
Like as far as like us goes, medical services, like not everybody can do that. So you got their stomach filled with balls for it.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Oh, you do a good job there. Here you go.
Like right now, we're in a waiting game right now to start marching down. I think these ladies are people from of faith.
Oh yeah.
They didn't want this. And it's amazing how people can protest vaccines and healthcare, but when it's a civil rights matter, it's a problem.
Well, it's not for us.
Right. Right. You know. It's not the time for that. It's time to be together. We have to respect the families. No, that was just a cherry on top. That was just if we had enough.
This was just the ones that got put on the
Right. That's how it works. You know, it's now that we
The Ocean County Correction. What?
God, it's so sad.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
I saw.
And you are the chief of detectives of prosecutor's office. Okay. Hey, good. My name is Jen Coombs. Nice to meet you. Good. You might have heard about me. You might. I'm from like Monmouth County. I like to film all you guys. So, and I know I did some filming in Ocean County. So I don't know if you guys. I know like the previous prosecutor is aware of me, but with the new administration change, I did. Yeah, I met them, and I know the first assistant prosecutor already. Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Oh no, we're trying to stop right there. That's not our flyer.
Oh, okay.
10 to 3. Yeah, that was
This lady, she is the warden of the Ocean County Jail.
exactly. Why ruin our town? I know who it is. That's a whole other conversation.
Like I said, we have.
Yes. They want to set people up for systematic failure. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know?
I actually got a job in CPR, all arm,
You said
the bonnet.
I got like because I'm like, oh. I mean, it's different. Yeah, it's just like massive down here.
What about
And there was various Toms River police officers throughout the parking lot.
That's like magic batteries.
We all help each other. Me too. I mean, I saw her flyer and I had shared it, and a mutual friend actually linked us together, and I kind of spread the word, and it kind of took off from there, and I did not expect that at all. I'm really happy that everybody's here in peace. I'm really happy that our community can come together like this. The violence needs to stop. Plain and simple. We're here for unity. We have to respect the Floyd family. They called for peace. We need to give them peace.
Have you lived in Thompson?
Yes, I do. I actually graduated from Thompson.
A lot of
Oh, you're teaching.
I'm a mariner.
Without a mask on, like you're-
That's fair.
Those are two things.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not going to go well for me.
Even though it's Greek, if we had our
So there's nothing really going on now. It's just a waiting game until they start marching. Elbow. Another. Okay.
We appreciate everybody coming out today. Can I get some room? One time. Can I get some room?
Yes! Let's go, Todd River! Woo!
We appreciate everybody coming out here. On behalf of myself, Town Councilman, Prosecutor Bill Heimer is out here. So as we all know, Black Lives Matter. My name is Jamal. I am a local DJ to the Towns River area. Mr. Carrington and Mr. Turnback know me personally. Mr. Chief Sheriff Mastronardi knows me personally. We appreciate everyone coming out on behalf of George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, everyone that's here. We appreciate all the love. So we're gonna walk that way.
No, this way.
No.
This way?
We're gonna walk this way.
That way.
And then we're gonna make a right down Main Street, okay? Alright, now if you guys haven't missed any chants, I went to a walk yesterday.
We're chanting Less
Black
Bullets,
Lives
More Lives.
Matter is one of the chants. When I yell, say his name, you yell George Floyd. Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
There you go. And then when I say, what?
More life. Less bullets, more life.
Less bullets, more life. Less bullets.
More life!
Less bullets.
More life!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives! Black Lives! Black Lives!
We're getting a cop escort now.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Okay, this is a beautiful thing now, everybody. Another beautiful thing. We're getting a cop's escort now. They're closing. Yep, they're closing down. And you got police officers marching with this group, everybody. See, you got police officers marching. Yep.
George Floyd! 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 George Floyd!
Thank you.
George Floyd! 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 George Floyd!
I gotta flip this around and shoot it like this.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
By order of the prosecutor.
Don't shoot!
The prosecutor, slow down.
Don't shoot! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
Hey, I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna show you like what's going on here.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
See, they're giving out water to the protesters.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Got people on this side.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
It's very hard for me to read the comments right now. See,
George Floyd!
they're closing down. They're closing down.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Mind you, there's the elected officials here, Ocean County Prosecutor's Office is here, the police chief of Toms River is here. Okay, they're marching together. This is what community is all about. This is what solidarity is. This is what solidarity is all about. Okay, I got more Toms River cops.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
That's the Ocean County Sheriff's Department right there.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Tell you, we're getting an escort.
Don't shoot! 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 Don't shoot!
Okay, we on Main Street right now. See that? Okay, I gotta flip this around. So you got Toms River blocking off stuff. Yeah, now they're blocking off this. You Paul Williams? No.
George Floyd! 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 George Floyd!
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't say anything. Oh.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! George Floyd! 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 George Floyd!
Right there, that's the Tom River Town Hall right there, everybody.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! Breonna Taylor! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
What's going on?
This way people just take their time and walk right to the sidewalk.
Black Lives Matter!
Crossing on top of Highland.
Black Lives Matter! 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 I can't breathe! 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 Don't shoot! 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 Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Sergeant, Huntington, Town Councilman. This is the camera right here. There we go. Bill Hyman. Katrina is going to organize this. I'm going to say something.
I have a lot to say. First, I want to say thank you to everybody. Okay, thank you. I want to thank everybody for being here today. This march is for us to be heard and seen. And to lead by example for it to be effective, we must remain focused and safe. To be taken seriously, we must remain peaceful. Wrong and right. As a group, we are here to address what's wrong and right. Change stems from within, which is why even communities that have not experienced police brutality are coming together to stand against it and educate our children of the future. We must hold our peers accountable if we expect to see a difference. That is why we are standing here for what is right. Understanding color. We are not a whole community without our black community. Their oppression and injustice should outrage us, all of us. Martin Luther King did not only fight for blacks, he fought for everyone. Unity, equality. Stand with me and let's continue his dream to truly become our reality for the future of our children. I am proud to be able to use my platform to bring attention to a problem that has been going on too long for many generations. Feels good? No, not really. To keep having to speak on social injustices and systematic racism against black lives should be an embarrassment to the human race. These problems are not created by the black community, yet have to face every day with the ignorance of those uneducated. God made woman from the rib of a man to be equal, no one higher than another. So why let color and justify it? This is not about black or white. It's about everyone versus racism. And the fight for civil rights applies to everyone. Standing in solidarity should not be controversial. It is crucial for the future generations. Having to hear George Ford cry for his deceased mother struck me to stand here today. I thought of my children crying for me. How will I be able to help them? Better equipping them with the knowledge of our history and fights we fought for centuries. How their voices can continue to change. We are starting here today. Not for it to end when we go home, yet for us to prepare our journey for change. The youth is our future, born to love and accept everyone. We cannot corrupt their minds of what's injustice. When I think of the Black Lives Matter movement, I think of equality, love, and peace. I want to educate and remind you one last time, for all lives to matter, Black lives must matter. Yes. That's right. Thank you so much. We're gonna chant one time.
Before we do that, I just want to take a moment of silence. I want to show unity with our police force as they take a knee with us. All right? So I'm asking everyone take a knee and we have a moment of silence for George Floyd.
Almighty God, we have gathered today and we have heard powerfully from Katrina, one who has spoken up, who has taken a place of leadership in this community by bringing us together. Lord, your word teaches us that if part of the body hurts, the whole body hurts. Let us feel the pain that the black community has at this moment, and let us bring healing not only for the black community, but for the entire community, that we will no longer look at people as inferior or think that we are superior, but rather that we are equal. We are children of God, created in your divine image and made for a redemptive and holy purpose. Each life here does matter. Lord God, your word says, teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. With that, we know not how many days we have left on this earth. So let us make each day count by showing kindness first in our homes, to our loved ones, and to those around us. so that ultimately there will be kindness and love throughout this community. Lord God, as we dismiss from this place, go with us in spirit. Let us continue the good work that we have started here today by continuing each and every day to show the loving kindness that you have so desired for all your people. This we pray in your holy and perfect name. And the people of God said,
Amen.
Amen.
Say his name!
George Floyd!
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 Say his name!
George Floyd! George Floyd!
Say his name!
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 George Floyd!
Black lives matter!
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 Again, we appreciate everyone coming out. We appreciate everyone showing support. Black, white, Latino, Italian, Asian. All lives matter. All lives matter. Less bullets, more life. Remember that. Heart can't breathe.
More life! Less bullets!
More life!
Less bullets,
More life!
Less bullets!
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 More life!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
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 Black lives matter!
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 Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Thank you, everyone. Thank
And your last name is Vivian?
That's my DJ.
What's your last name?
This is your show. From Union County, but I went to high school there. Ladies and gentlemen, a few of you had inquired about being able to walk down here and walk all the way back. Orange County Sheriff's Department, in cooperation with the Orange County Prosecutor's Office, Townsville Police Department, and Corrections. We all thank you for coming out today. Number one. Number two, we have some buses from Motion Ride coming back.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to walk, you may walk. If you would like a ride in a bus, you can have a ride in a bus. Just gotta wait for a little bit for the buses to get here. There's no charge, there's no time slot.
The tall guys in the back.
Scratch down a little bit so the sun.
Good. Thank you.
Hey, Chief.
Thank you. Are you a chief? Or not chief? Are you like the mayor?
I'm on the town council.
Town council? Where's the mayor?
In meetings this morning, you may be right at town hall.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a great day. You need a bus?
Here? Oh, no, it's not. We had
Thank you.
All right. I'm going back to work. I went Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
All right.
Be safe.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yep.
Take care, right?
Yep. Be
Drive
safe.
safe.
Yep. Be safe.
Be careful walking back.
Be safe. Yo. Yo.
Hey, have a good day. Yes.
Be safe. Hold on, I'm doing the elbow bump. Hey!
There she is.
Hey, how you doing? Good, how you doing? Good to see you guys mingling with you. It's nice to see that.
That's it.
I was in Monmouth County in Asbury Park. It was a whole different approach.
That's Monmouth County. This is Ocean. We stand in solidarity. You know that.
This is awesome.
Glad to see you're doing well.
Yeah, how about you?
Still banging away at it, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Be safe, okay?
Making a difference, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. That's the Ocean County Courthouse.
I don't really anticipate a problem. If you guys want to take a walk, I can tell you what's up.
Oh, they're coming? Awesome. Beautiful. I don't want to explain anything, so if they I just want to be there.
I'm there.
Absolutely, 100%. Even everyone's fine. So we're all together in this thing.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Oh, thanks. Let's just hope everybody gets home safe. I'm worried about one person just doing something bad. But hopefully everybody looks like they're...
I'm wondering if I should take the bus back or walk back.
Nothing from me, Raj. Nothing from me.
Very quickly. It was a sociological study.
But luckily, we're not going to need anything to see it. If we see something, we'll blow it out of the water. Is Brad still back? Yes. I mean, it's really tough.
Okay.
So you're back.
Where's the Ocean County Sheriff's?
Camera. Let me show you where I'm sending pictures of myself.
The sheriff's bus is confirmed. Good, right?
I don't know how.
Sheriff just called to be here in 5 minutes.
Like, where is he? He's not here?
Man said he's not. I thought he'd be holding the banner.
Are you court staff?
What?
Definitely not.
No.
What agency?
I'm Judge Ford, so please don't play.
Are you a judge? Are you a judge too? Well, you're on.
Hi.
How are you? Mike Belcher. Long time no see.
Yes.
How's it going?
Yeah, good.
I was to show you how to.
Thank you for everything. You know, it's very nice.
I'm a very good job.
Yeah.
Is that a lady a judge too?
No.
It's never. So if you want to march for dogs, if you want to march for flowers, whatever it is, you're moving forward with the right idea.
Yeah.
There's no more appropriate ethic to march for than someone's civil rights or someone to be a whole person as seen by society. So from get-go, this was proper, it was correct, and it really
They
should be
did a
respected.
beautiful job. They did it was very respectful. It was very, and I like that they ended up here at the courthouse. They really do. 1850
We're getting a little guidance. That's where this was
you
the
know?
place to do it.
Yeah.
This was the place to do it.
Yeah.
But the key is, it's
Because
never
you
the
think of
people.
where we were in
I drove
1850.
by and I wanted to join it, and I'm like, I
That
love
courthouse
it.
had some different uses in 1850.
Yes.
And that's not lost on me. Trust me.
And,
But
so-
the point being, ultimately, these people, anyone who gets involved in a march for they believe in the right reasons, they're not usually the ones causing the problem.
Exactly.
The smaller element who imposes themselves into the march or sees themselves into the march causes the problem. That was our biggest fear. We anticipated no problems from
No, we didn't
people
expect from the
marching.
people that were here for a reason. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm at my aunt's house, and I had to get gas, and I'm like, I'm in bed.
You still there?
Yeah.
You got the battery pack? Is that a memory or battery?
Battery.
Okay. and I run out of juice every time soon, he can use your battery. Let him use that battery.
No, I did almost 7 hours yesterday in Monmouth, so.
Okay. Sure, that went well too, for the most part. Went very well.
Until the very end.
It's sometimes a little dicey, but you know, when you got 4,000 or 5,000 people showing up, and you've only got a handful of incidents. It's imperfect. You don't want it, but I'll take that over the opposite.
Yeah.
Wait, where are supposed to go?
It's in. Hold on.
I guess so.
What's up, Chief Laro? How you doing?
Yeah, this was a peaceful demonstration. Both. Okay. So, peaceful demonstration that went off pretty well. So, how did this all come together, especially in all the social media rumors that were out there?
Well, the social media rumors, as you know, they were out of control last night. That's why I should be stating, based on the intelligence that we were aware of, this was going to be a peaceful march. And as you see over here today, it was a peaceful march. And I think it was important for us to send a message from law enforcement in Ocean County. We stand with peaceful protesters. We appreciate your right to protest. And we are all on the same side on this issue. I don't think there's any difference in opinion about what happened in the other place. Just the way you go about protesting, I think is ridiculous. And I think we prove that next day. So hopefully set an example for the rest of the country, for the state. Peaceful demonstrations are possible. Law enforcement involved, and we're happy to walk with them and proud to do that. So looks like sure. Okay. Thank you. You're going to run out of memories soon.
No. Yep. Okay, I just noticed there's 3 officers on the top of the courthouse up there.
Look at this. Where's that? Where's the destruction? I tried very hard. Listen, they don't care about little boxes. They're going to go to prison. At least
Hey, man. Hey, are you good? Sure. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything we've done great.
Yeah. All right. Keep that going. All right, so this went off peacefully without any kind of
I'll call you, definitely. Thank you.
How did this all come together? What are your thoughts on how everything did come together in your relationship with Katrina?
Well, Katrina's been amazing. So Katrina did the right thing. She wanted to get all the best people for our community together to show support. We want to show support for what we all believe in as a community. I couldn't be more proud of this community right now. The way everybody came together peacefully. We all walked peacefully. We had a nice demonstration downtown peacefully, and we all dispersed peacefully. And I couldn't be happier. It's got to be a perfect photo. From the outside came in and tried to disrupt things and give this a bad name. So again, my hats off to Katrina and all the other organizers for doing exactly what needed to be done. And it's very important for the community to know that we are the community. We stand with them. We do this with all our So I thank everyone very much for that. Okay, great. Thanks.
And I already know.
What's up, everybody?
Good.
Thank you.
I love it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk past you. Just pretend like you're chatting like it's over.
He could be. You looking for him? He like, where you going, bro?
If he keeps behaving himself, we might invite him on. No, Paul's the one who got into it with Kenny Thomas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, with the in Jackson. He's helping. Anytime he has some good video on something, he sends it to us. Okay. Jen. Paul's been fantastic.
I knew you were Paul Williams. Hey, how you doing?
But serious question I wanted to ask you about was the rain held off. Like this is cool. Right, this is great. I love it. You geared up for it. But me just being me, I say, okay, this is cool. My analytical, critical mind says, what do we do after this?
Right. Well, the more important one is, what have we done so far?
That's actually a good question.
Yes.
In fairness, I haven't asked you that question.
Yes. So what made this good to me was building relationships 7 years ago and getting everybody together so we did have a peaceful march. If this is not the time to build relationships today,
right?
We needed to do this years ago. This is what we did.
So let me ask you,
Sure.
To paraphrase, there are people who had a line to you that have been able to be in touch with you and say, hey Chief, we want to do this today. And you've already had that relationship.
Yes, correct.
So there's a comfort level. There's at least a line of communication. Even if we agree to disagree sometimes, as you and I do, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree and we work it out.
Yeah. In this particular case, Katrina, take care guys, thank you. Katrina didn't know she really had to contact us, so she just put a Facebook post out to get everybody together. So we went off just the post. And then that post took a life of its own when everybody started sharing it and everybody started adding all their own things, that Antifa was coming and all this stuff. So we prepared for the worst. There's a lot more officers here than we see.
I imagine.
Yes, and at the same time, we
now I'm
didn't
looking
want
up on the roofs and stuff.
right, and we didn't want to put a bunch of officers in people's faces.
Correct.
So we are here as a presence and support. We finally reached out to Katrina yesterday. We found out who actually posted that. And she was extremely nice, accommodating, extremely peaceful, wanted nothing but peace and bring the right message. So when we got together on email last night, that's when we first started communicating. And that's when we got together up there. And the important thing was walking up and showing our intent right off the bat, that we were with you. And once that was done, we were good. And everybody did exactly what we needed them to do. They followed the route we wanted them to take. Nobody destroyed anything, because this is all our community. I don't think a lot of people came from the outside, because a lot of the damage that's happened in these other cities are people from the outside coming in and giving people like this a bad name.
And in all fairness, this community, and I can't speak for others because I don't live there, but I live here. In all fairness, and even I personally have had some disagreements with our local department.
Absolutely.
Both in policies and just in general.
Sure.
But the difference is that there is a different caliber of law enforcement in this community that allows for communication and understanding.
I agree.
Communication is key.
100%.
Whereas in other communities, things are tremendously worse than what we have here.
Right.
Any disagreement that I have, I'm like, listen, it is what it is. But I don't think that other people, and particularly, Black and brown people, don't live in a constant state of fear in this community with regard to our law enforcement community. Okay? It's not constant.
Right.
Are there issues? Listen, anybody that says that there isn't is just flat out wrong.
Absolutely.
Flat out wrong.
Sure.
But our issues aren't as severe as in other communities, and I believe that is a testament to why we were able to have this peaceful protest today. And this coming together. But what I would like to know is
where to go from there.
the issues that do exist, as minute as they may be, comparative to other communities. I'm hopeful that, and if not, I'm going to assert it, that there is going to be conversations about those other things, those other issues, whatever they are.
Right.
To deal with a culture that is an issue.
Right. Well, that's what I'm hoping, that this is not a culture. So there's 800, 900,000 police officers in the country, right? There are bad officers.
Absolutely.
The person who did this to George Floyd is a bad officer. That is use of force 101. You do not kneel on someone's neck. He was secured. Stand him up. Get him in a car. The officer's standing around. Stand him up. You know what? If you see an officer that's losing it, and maybe he got lost somewhere else, and he's in his head, well, help him up. Do something. Step in. So just like we cannot judge an entire group of people because the actions of one, we ask the same thing.
I have a question.
Sure.
If citizens tried to intervene in that situation, they would have been shot.
If they were going for the officer's gun, I think if they intervened and tried to help the person up, they may have been arrested for interfering, resisting arrest, hindering, whatever.
Yeah, but was it warranted? Is it warranted under the circumstances?
You know what? It's an extremely tough question, but
Even I'll say yes.
yeah,
It would have been warranted.
George
to
Floyd
arrest that
would have been
person.
alive if I was a citizen watching that, and I was like, "Listen, officer, let me just help here and try to get the officer to help him up." I think that would have been justified. George Floyd might have been alive today. That's the case. But that puts everybody in a very bad position. The other officers were in a bad position. But again, officers, they're human. We're all human, and we can make really bad mistakes. But that's why the other officers need to step in and probably help out. I don't know what was going through that officer's head, but we all know what the outcome was. And for good officers, it's not okay. You know, we're frustrated. We're you know.
I heard it's hard to get the bad officers out because of the system in place.
I think it's become easier. I think sometimes it is, but I think the system is better. We don't tolerate even demeanor complaints, right? So we try to investigate the best we can, and we don't just take the officer's side. We look at all of the information at the time. So, and we try to make the right decision because we need to have that relationship with the public. And if we're not trusted, then we don't have a relationship. We don't have the community on our side when we need them. And this was a prime example of the community being on our side, and us being on the community side when they need us. So it's all about trust. You know, I always say that, you know, it's like a corporation. Corporation has a product, right? They make a product. Their return is cash because they want to get cash for their product. Right? We're not in it for the money. Our product is service. The return we get is trust. And by having trust, it reduces crime, people help us more, and we have a better relationship with our community. That's the way it should go.
All right, Chief, I'm going to get running.
All right.
Thanks.
Nice seeing you.
Of course, I'd like to talk to you some more about
Sure,
this.
absolutely.
Jen, thanks for all of a sudden you came an interview of some sort. But take care, Jen.
Yeah,
Be safe.
yeah, you too. Chief, I got.
Your name's still, sorry?
Yeah, I got one more question.
Real quick, Jen. This is a real news organization, by the way. No, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, just busting.
You gotta get smacked. No, I'm only joking. No, I can wait.
No, go ahead.
No. No, this is more on our street. With when I came out of left field, I felt like I got like a lot of backlash and like you guys didn't know how to deal with it.
Right. I think a little bit of both. Do we need to be educated sometimes? Absolutely. But sometimes the approach can put us off a little bit. You know what I mean? So do you think you could have handled it a little better? Maybe? Not been as forceful? Maybe? A little bit? Maybe halfway here.
In some situations,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Not all of it, but in some.
Sure. And you've gone to other places, and some places have treated you correctly, and some places have not.
Correct.
Right? And we learn from those things. You learn, we learn, right? And you know, luckily we learn from you. Hopefully it doesn't ever happen again. You know what I mean? So, but that's all part of it.
Then you had a police state or that guy that came down too with that one.
Yes, right. So we had one officer that felt like it's suspicious and he might be a threat. He honestly believed it was a threat to our building, right? And then the sergeant came in and corrected that right away. And
It's weird because he came after me and like to me the education was there already for the.
Yeah, but you know what? With 163 officers, one in that moment might not be thinking about all that. You know what I mean? Where we might know better. When we get in that situation, it gets thrown in our face. We might react differently than we.
Okay,
thought
I
we
get
would.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's tough. All right. Thanks,
Okay,
Jen.
thank you.
Nice seeing you.
You too.
Good to see you. Chris Keaton, nice to see you. 2 minutes? Yeah, sure.
I don't know if
I do. She's coming my way.
Oh, good. Katrina, you gonna step in with us?
Yes.
In a minute?
Katrina, hi, I'm Chris.
Hi.
I think I just met.
Yeah, my son's father.
Yes.
Okay.
Chief, just for the record, first and last, please.
Sure, Chief Mr. Little talking.
How did you think this went today?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I was worried. I wasn't worried about Katrina that organized the whole situation or anybody else that is from our community. I think we have a great relationship with our community. I was very concerned about other people, instigators that were going to jump on and agitators that were going to jump in here and make a good thing bad. And that didn't happen.
Did you make a conscious effort to kind of embrace this crowd?
Absolutely.
It sounds like it. What did you do in order to do that?
It starts before even a situation like this. This is not the time to build relationships during a crisis situation. The time to build relationships is years early. And I think that helped a lot. And we've already have a trust with our community, with the different religious organizations and things like that, and different communities. So it was easier to step in and get to know everybody very quickly. So we were able to touch base with Katrina last night via email. When we showed up today, it was an instant greeting. They knew exactly what our intentions were, that we were here with you.
They're looking for the next. We're probably going to be on the news.
And we are. We feel the same as everybody else.
Thank you, guys.
Good police officers are outraged about what happened in Minneapolis. That should have never happened. We watched that video of George Floyd. It was to see something like that. And it puts a bad name to all police officers. And there's over 800,000 police officers in this country. And most are good officers. Just like we are not supposed to judge any group by the actions of one or a few, the same goes for us. We can't be judged by the actions of a few officers. And we are outraged about that, and we stand with our community. This event could not have gone better, mind you. Everybody was amazing. I'm proud of our community, and I look forward to actually moving on and doing other things like this with them.
Last question. I understand maybe, I wasn't here early. We had another crew here that you were handing out water. That you're busing people. What was going on?
Well, we did get water for people. My Deputy Chief Mike Belcher was actually able to take care of that. We had the route set up. We made everything as accommodating as possible to make this go off successfully. I don't know what else to say. That we just tried to do everything we possibly could to make this work safe.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping.
No problem.
Around.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to grab this.
Okay, sure.
Fast.
I'm going to take one.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Hi, thanks for stopping and sticking around. We accidentally caught him. So, you'll be wearing. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah,
it's in the car.
Okay, you pulled us. I was like,
We changed. Spreading hope.
Spell your first and last name for me.
Katrina, Katrina, Garcia, Garcia.
Where do you live?
Tom's River.
What did you think of the turnout today?
Amazing. I mean, we won't officially know until the statement is actually changed. And people are actually coming together and changing everything, you know, with our youth and continue to aware them on the education of everything that's going on in the world today and how we are going to change it positively, you know.
What was your message today that you wanted to get across? If you can tell. What was your goal today?
My goal was love, peace, and equality, unity, and for us to just remain peaceful and just to don't stop educating yourselves or your children, and for schools to educate children as well. You know, a little bit more, just a little bit more, maybe a lot more.
What did you think about finally the reaction of the police here and their attitudes towards this?
They were amazing. I mean, they accepted me with open arms. They were right there with me. They respected my mission here, and they were right there, right along my side, just how I planned. And my goal was completed.
Thank you, Katrina. That's all I need. Roundabout, how many people do you think you had? Were you hearing about 100? What do you think?
I'll say about the same thing.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Thanks for walking back, too.
Yeah, you're walking back. Yeah.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, just park legally. Just pull up against the curb. We're not going to wait anybody.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. My name is Jen Coombs. I'm a citizen video journalist, a First Amendment advocate, and an advocate for disability rights. It's June 2nd, 2020. We're in Toms River in front of the courthouse. I'm walking back to Kohl's. It's 11:25 p.m. or a.m. So I'm gonna be signing off within the next couple of minutes. Gonna be honest, this went well, and I'm gonna be honest, I was surprised, very surprised with the I'm gonna be honest, with law enforcement officials involved.
What did we do today?
They were marching with them and everything else, and that's a beautiful thing to see. And kudos to Toms River on that. I think a freeholder was there, a committee man was there. We got the prosecutor's office was there too, the police chief. You got everything there. And I gotta be honest, I wish I could have seen that last night in Asbury Park.
Don't stop here.
But
We're gonna keep leading by example, baby.
so, and I'm gonna be honest, what is the next step after all these protests and rallies and everything else? What is the next step, everybody? How can we change this around for the better? Like I said the other day, to me, film the police, film the government, get involved, build those bridges. My thing is do Oprah requests, because you can find out a lot of information through Oprah requests. That's my big thing, because that's transparency and accountability. You get that trust. You get trust through transparency and accountability. So I tell you, this was a beautiful thing, and everything else. It's awesome to see that. So I'm gonna be signing off. I'm gonna be honest, it's hard for me to look at the comments right now because I'm like walking down and I'm just like doing my commentary right now. Got Toms River police right there. In actuality, I didn't hear no helicopters on top. Thank you. So, I have a long walk. I have a long walk back. So, I got 69 people watching. Nothing's really going on right now. So, got some neat interviews at the end. I know it's in the thick of things like usual, and that's good. So, again, this is Jen Coombs. I'm signing off. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.